Okay, XMR, Monero. Wow, this is pretty perfect actually. So broke these areas, now is bearish, broke below this moving average and is now rejecting it. So that's a good sign, but it's still right at this 382 level. So like legit, like right at it. So could still be a pullback. We don't know for sure. I mean, for something to have this much bull momentum and then all of a sudden go bearish is kind of weird. So I would still consider the fact that this is bullish and will soon, start pushing back up. But as of right now, it's still retracing slowly. And I mean, it is retracing really slowly. Like if you look at how fast price made it up to the top here versus pulling back, like this was the first week of July, and now it's like almost mid-August, and it's barely pulled back this 38%. So but today's also pulling back and rejecting. So yeah, it might keep going lower. As far as shorting this, I mean, I don't know. I would not short past this area. I knew I drew this out because this is the monthly range for this to move, but I mean, personally, to be on the safe side, I wouldn't short it past this area because A, it's significant. B, if it is retracing, I mean, this is the 50 to 50% level, and this is the 618, so right in between makes sense. And a whole level, right, guys? So 150 bucks is a nice whole level. So price might respect that. So as far as an actual short position, I mean, this did go really well with the zone. Like it broke this zone and then rejected. So I mean, that part's really nice, but we can delete this. So I mean, the structure in the trade itself was really nice, but as far as like your targets, I mean, that's not great. Like there's just too much. I really do think this is still bullish because of this. I mean, unless this entire move here is completely irrelevant, and this decides to just erase it and keep going, break this zone and keep going, then I mean, that's one thing. But as of right now, and for as slow as it's moving down and just retracing, I think that's just the buyers selling off and just getting ready to rebuy at around 150 here at this nice 50% zone kind of thing. So I think that's what's happening here. So personally, I would not short this, but I do think it's going to keep going down a little bit. But again, it's only $6, so I wouldn't bank on that. I mean, it's even kind of holding right now. As of right now, it's holding at this 382 level. So I mean, there's a chance that it holds here and just breaks back upwards. So because this is such a significant area of retracement, the 382 level, the 50%, and the 618 are huge. And if it retraces at the 382 level like it is at right now, then I mean, it's probably pretty bullish, and it's probably definitely going to at least retarget this main area here, this $170 area, if not break higher. So it just depends on the momentum and the liquidity in the market for it to do that. But yeah, as far as XMR goes, I would be pretty just flat. I would kind of just wait on the sidelines here because there's a lot of things that are just conflicting, right? So yes, it's pulling down. Yes, it's bearish on this daily moving average, but I mean, this move was so bullish, and then this zone is the 50% zone, so it really could just be retracing. And then if you short this, banking on it going lower and being bearish overall, then I mean, it might come down to this 50% zone and just absolutely annihilate you and get pulled back up and just be like this this line here, like what would happen here if it broke this zone, but it might just happen down here. So, and then you might still get this massive pull up here. So I would just wait, let price come down this $150 mark, see what it does. If it starts rejecting, I mean, you're probably a good buy on Monero, even though it goes against this moving average. I just have to base it on this huge move here. I mean, this move here is so significant that could happen again. So, and it might just happen again starting at this area here, at this $150 area. So that's my take on Monero, and I would wait for that price, wait for price to hit that 150.